Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. We're dozing it. We're dozing it today. Bike. Hey there, what am I doing? What am I doing on the sidewalk? What am I doing? Easy. I actually got the easier switch lower gear. There we go, nice. Actually, I should get out of this. I'm on the one-way road here. One-way road. Okay. Let's start again. BikeBlogger here. BikeBlogger. We're gonna go to the park today. It's the weekend. We're gonna go check out the basketball hoops. They've actually added some basketball hoops at the park, or they're going to. So I wanna go see the progress of that. Let's go down here. Yeah, we're in the wrong side of the road. Let's get out of this. Pretty flowers. Woo. See, I'm using the multi-speed bike today. I think I can cut through here. Let me see here. Well, they got fencing up now. Look at that. They have fencing over there. No parking. They got the fences open though. I don't actually need. Actually, I could cut through this way, couldn't I? Yeah, there's a driveway here. Blop, plop. Another kind of dangerous thing. Let's go real slow. Real slow here. Boom. What is the topic today, guys? I don't have a topic today. We're just gonna go for a ride to the park. Let's go. Way out into the street. We're way out in the street now. Speed it up. Speed it up, BikeBlogger. Speed it up. We're gonna bypass the street light here. Oh no, we're doing it again. Go slow. Oh, getting on the sidewalk, guys. I know. We'll get right off it. I'm gonna drop down here to the left in a minute. I think I'm gonna make actually, let's go straight. No, let's just go straight. I'll drop down over here. So these basketball hoops, they're at the northern section of the park. So I need to actually go a little ways north here. Let's go this way. It's so weird riding a bike like this. I'm not used to riding a bike upright like this. Got a new house back there. Whew. Now what I need to do, I need to get to the other side of the road here. I'm gonna give myself plenty of space, the blind spots and whatnot. Then we'll drop ourselves down here. All right, we'll drop it down here, I think. Let's wait for this one guy going the other direction. Zoop. All right. I haven't tried popping over the curbs with this bike, but it's really a low curb here, so I can just really roll right up onto the trail, so that's easy. Whoa, those bugs are loud, ain't they, guys? What do they call those things? I'm gonna switch up to my harder gear. Let's see, is that this one, guys? I don't know. Ah, okay. Oh, there we go. I was on the small, oh no, I was on the small chain ring, guys. I didn't realize that. I have 3 chain rings on this bike. This multi-speed hybrid bike. Move over to the left here. Very good. The person with a bunch of dogs. They're smart, not waiting in the trail. Okay. All good, all is good. I was just thinking the other day, guys, I don't see many of the, whatchamacallit, the electric scooters. I don't see many of those around anymore. I think the gimmick is kind of worn off. The fad is done, I don't know. I think they've put a lot of new restrictions on them too. Like you have to have an ID or something to use them, or a credit card, I don't know. I can't remember. I never actually rented it. Oh, there you go. I take it back. There's some scooters. There's some scooters. So there's still some people using them, but I don't see nearly as many people use them anymore. Maybe I will now that school's out and summertime. It's summertime, guys. It's summertime. It's summertime. Yeah, I don't know what it is. The saddle on this bike is like really mushy. So you think it would be cushy, and it kind of is for the first maybe 5 minutes on the bike. But after just that short amount of time, I feel like my butt's just getting tired sitting on this thing. Maybe because I'm sitting down too much. Usually I have to like get out of the saddle more. Maybe it's because of the angle in which I'm sitting. I'm sitting upright, so I got a lot more, you know, normal straight down force going on my butt. Then normally I'd have a little more weight like forward onto the handlebars. That's okay. Oh, good. Boy, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day right now. I'm gonna have to slow down because that be, oh jeez, I keep getting it mixed up. The bigger, okay, the triggers, these are the triggers in the back right here. These do the little adjustments, and then the paddles, they do the big adjustments. I'll get it eventually, guys. I'll get it eventually. Single speeder here. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to actually downshift, right? Before I stop. So it'll be easier to start up from a stop, yeah? Isn't that the whole point? Ooh, that was nice squeaky. Nice and squeaky clean. Oh, look at that guy. He's like hanging on to the lamppost. That guy ran over something in the street there. I don't know what that is. Might be part of a car part or something. I don't know. I don't know what that thing is over there. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't know why the guy, some bicyclists, why do some bicyclists hold on to the lampposts and signs and stuff and not put their foot down? Is it because they're clipped in? Is it because they're not properly sized for the bike? Look at this, I don't have to go around. I'm gonna have to go around this bozo. Okay, it's all right. It's all good in the neighborhood. All right, so it's upshift. Boop. Yay, we upshifted. Whoa, why is that guy speeding? There's a little bit of road rage, man. I'm getting kind of a weird sound from my bike. I don't like it. I don't like the sound I'm getting. Oh, I see. I went down to the lower small chainring. So, okay, now I'm properly down. There we go, now I'm back up in the middle chainring. Oh, finicky things, multi-speeds. All right, so now we're in a good gear, I think. Yay! Yay! It's so weird. It's like I'm constantly changing to a different single speed bike. So I switch the speeds. Someone riding a electric skateboard or something up over there. Oh, maybe it's one of those weird things that has like one wheel. What are those things called, guys? They got like just one wheel on them, and then you just balance like a seesaw on either side. Those always look really dangerous to me, but maybe they're pretty easy to ride. I don't know. Then again, this is coming from a guy who I can't, like, you know, I'm not, as much as I ride a bike, I'm not very good at balancing myself. Like, I cannot ice skate. I tried once or twice, and it was a no-go, not for me. Probably didn't have the right type of skates or whatever with ankle supports or something, I don't know. Just could not learn to ice skate, and I hated it. Whew. Part of the problem is probably like with a bike, you know, you gotta get that speed momentum going. Once you get that momentum going, then, you know, you can balance more easily because you got the momentum behind you. But if you're going at a really slow speed, it's actually pretty difficult to balance a bike at a slow speed. Which is probably why a lot of people just learning to ride have trouble, because it's like you gotta just go. What is that? Look at that little bike. This is interesting. It was like a little tiny scooter. I've seen all sorts of weird stuff today. Little tiny scooter bike thing that guy was riding. It like it was maybe powered or motorized or whatever, I don't know. You're not supposed to ride motorized things on the trail, but you know, what are you gonna do, right? Scafflaws! Scafflaws. Oh my goodness. Actually falling behind now. Not going too fast here. Watch out for this pedestrian. Let's look behind me, make sure no one's coming up fast. And we'll go around. There we go. Wow, it's weird coming down here. I feel like it's been a moment since I came down this stretch, because I don't remember all these trees. It's probably because I last came down this stretch when everything wasn't in bloom or something, but I don't remember there being so many trees. I think they've been planting trees along here. Like there's a whole bunch of more, I mean the little, you know, the little trees, younger trees. It's like a whole bunch of trees they've been planting along here. I didn't notice that. Or maybe they put them in recently, I don't know. You can put in pretty big sized trees too. Pretty cute. Pretty cool, because I've been seeing more top low over. Now that one's not looking so good. It's leaning. That thing's leaning like almost at a 30-degree angle. And they just put it in. They should fix that. Because it can grow that way, but it's not good for the health of the plant. I go a little faster, guys, but I'm not going to try to pass this person ahead of me. I actually kind of like watching them from here anyway. Trying to see if let's see if they fall down. We can catch it on video, right? Probably not likely. They look like a commuter or something. They got a backpack with them. Maybe that's just a first aid kit. Always bring first aid with you guys. Yeah, so I think I still have a slow leak in this bike. I need to look into that. I can maybe do a video on figuring that out. It's like we gotta stop here. Yeah, see, it's got the one wheel. Kind of cool, kind of cool. Oh, we should downshift, right? We got the downshift. There we go. Yeah, the one nice thing about a squeaky brake is everyone will hear you coming, or hear that you're nearby when you squeak real loud. Yeah, normally I just fly through here, but I'm playing it chill today. Here we go. There goes cyclist. He's got the whole kit on. He thinks he's Lance Armstrong. He goes through red lights. It's okay. It's okay. Here comes another one. Oh no, am I the only one obeying the laws today? Actually, you know what? The SUV might have gone through a red light. I don't know, or they went through a yellow light. Oh look, there's a helicopter in the sky over there. Oh my gosh, I have such low attention span. All right, so we're almost at the spot now, guys. I think I'm gonna keep following this person on that goofy motorized skateboardy thing, because right up over here is the oh, I went down to the okay, this goes up to the higher gear. There we go. I think I have a gear shifting problem going on, because it's auto shift. Or maybe I have auto shift. Maybe I have an automatic drive system. I actually looked into that years ago. Like, could I get automatic shifting? You know, not just electronic shifting, but automatic shifting. And it kind of is a thing you can get with the internal gear hub things. And you can check it out. I'm gonna make a right here, guys. Let's go up this way, because this is what I was talking about. So they're gonna have, I think, like maybe 6 basketball hoops or something. I don't know. They're not blocking it off, so let's go for a ride. Hopefully we don't get cement all over our bike. So there we go. Yeah, so it looks like they might be installing, actually it looks like they might be installing 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6, right? So there's 2 here, and then there's 1 on the end over there, and then there's 1 on the far end over this side over here. You know what, let's take this bike on the gravel, guys. I think there's actually a little gravel construction trail over here. Let's see, I'll go off-road a little bit. Yeah, I got gears so I can shift. I don't know, this is gonna be, it's kind of uneven territory here. This ain't a mountain bike. It's looking dangerous, guys. Oh no, hang on. The only reason I get off the bike is because the bike frame's too big for me. So if I were to fall, I could actually hurt myself kind of bad on the in the private parts, if you know what I mean. So let's not do that. but I think I can go around this way. It is a little easier. Gotta keep that momentum going, right? Whoa! See, the thing is, it looks like gravel, but it's not really I mean, it's kind of gravel, but it's really hard gravel. It's like, see, when I'm going over it with the wheel here, off the bike, obviously, it's like cemented sort of gravel. It's not loose. So it's like riding up a rock or something. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Where doesn't it? Where doesn't it today? Oh yeah, I forgot to post a video on Friday, so we're gonna post one this weekend here, guys. I usually try to post, I'm usually pretty good about that, posting every Friday, but we're doing it now, guys. We're doing it now. Get this one posted here soon. So there we go. I kind of just want to go check that out. I don't know if this trail is gonna be here forever. This is really just for the trucks to come in and out. So yeah, I don't know. They're gonna just, I mean, it almost looks like concrete under here. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna turn it into an actual road. I have no idea. Big vehicles been going down there for a while though. Ugh. Oh yeah, there is a proper curb. They didn't cut the curb. Look at that. That's actually kind of funny. See, they didn't cut the curb. They just put a whole bunch of debris at the base of the curb so they get their trucks up in there. Kind of funny. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back down to the bike trail, which is this way. I'm actually on the wrong side of the road here. I'll move over once the car passes on the other side. There we go. All right, a lot of people at the park today. Let's crank it up. Okay, that did nothing. Oh, there we go. Now we're not okay. Yeah, weird shifter. All right, let's go to the right here. Not weird shifter. Weird shifting. I go down. There we go. Here we go. We'll get it eventually, guys. We're gonna get it eventually. Gonna get it eventually. Now I actually want to go up because I'm going downhill. No. Oh, it fell. That's what happened. It fell again. It fell down to the little chain ring. It keeps doing that. I think it's because I'm going on the extreme ends of the shifting, maybe. Oh, yeah, look at that. I just went down. I should have gone down one on the one on the cassette cogs, but I actually went down by the chain ring. Weird. So let me click it again. Well, now I'm on the big chain ring. That might actually I might be able to do the big chain ring. Oh no, look at that. Well, you can't see it, guys, but it just fell onto the smallest chain ring. So I obviously have a shifting issue going on here. Yeah, so it just went down to the little chain ring. What is it? Okay, let's try this. Oh wait, there we go. Wait a minute. All right, so I'm going down. Whoa, I'm like way down. Okay, now I'll go up. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think for some reason I was too far. I had pushed this paddle here to go down to the smaller chain ring too many times or something. I don't know. Oh, is it funny with me trying to? Is it funny listening to me try to figure this out? How do the shifters work? How do you shift the bike? How do you shift the bike? All right, guys. All right, so let's circle ourselves back here. Here comes all the cars. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna go through the stop. We did it. We did it. Pretty much timing it with all the other cars though, because they're all coming at the same time. Oh, that helicopter sounds like it's that I saw earlier, at least. I don't know if you guys saw it. So I was going to that hospital over there. Interesting. Can you imagine how expensive that'd be to get picked up by a helicopter? I think it's tens of thousands of dollars, or at least that's what they would charge to the health insurance company. Of course, you know, health insurance never pays what they're charged. It's sort of a weird thing. I don't understand that at all. Medical insurance industry in America, it's like everyone always, like all the providers, all the doctors, everyone always overcharges because they know that the insurance company's gonna come back with an offer that's like a penny on the dollar or whatever. So, and what does it really cost? I mean, I don't know. And I ain't cheap getting a medical degree, so on the doctor side of it, that makes sense. But man, I don't know what's even going on with these gears anymore, guys. All right, we went up to the, it's weird, I went up to the, I'm in the middle chainring, but it feels like I'm like on a really hard gear. I think because I'm way too, let's go up again. I think I'm way too far over on my, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with this, guys. This shifter is all messed up. The shifting's all messed up on this bike. I thought it was in good shape, but I think I'm gonna have to look into it some more. Now, I do realize that there are only certain gears that are actually usable. Ah, I got hit by a bug. A bug hit me in the head. Bug hit me in the head, guys. Actually, it was on the cheek. Yeah, I had that, there's a lot of people here now. Had that happen to me once when I was riding my bike somewhere in this area. I think it's actually near the highway. And a bug got in my helmet. Oh man, guys. Fortunately, I wasn't on a proper street or anything, road. Okay, so now I'm in the highest chainring, the biggest chainring. So I'm gonna use this paddle over here, go down to one chainring, right? It feels like I went down one chainring, but actually I didn't. I'm still on the big chainring. It feels like it shifted actually the cassette. What? Why would it do that? I feel that's it. Actually, this is adjusting the cassette. Wait, what? Oh no, I'm so stupid, guys. Okay, I was so, what am I doing, guys? What am I doing? I'm so stupid. Oh no, this is single speeder stupidness here, guys. Duh. Okay, yeah, so the shifters on the left, they adjust they adjust the chain rings, right? The paddles, you know, the paddle on each side doesn't adjust chain rings. Oh my gosh, my brain just exploded. Okay, so I was so confused. I had my wires crossed there. So yeah, the paddles are not exclusively for the chainring, and the triggers are not exclusively for the cassette. I wonder what you could probably I'm just wondering, because they're the same size shift cables, right? So you could probably wire it to be that way if you wanted, I guess, right? Like you just use the triggers for the cassette, and then just use the paddles for the chainring, right? I guess so. There's a big old piece of equipment there. So that's what I keep messing up with, guys. Okay, so yeah, all the controls on the left side are for the chain rings. All the controls on the right side are for the cassette cogs. Duh, I forgot. Man, it's been a long time since I've been on a multi-speed bike. But yeah, I guess you could wire it the other way, right, guys? So I could have the paddles, the big buttons on both sides, just adjust the chain rings. And then, so this is gonna go down a chain ring, right? No, I'm getting confused again. No, this will go down a chain ring, okay. This trigger over here, and then this will go up. There we go. We got it. Okay, we got it, guys. We got it figured out. So I'm just thinking, like, if I were designing a shifting system for a bicycle straight up, like new technology, new invention, like no one's seen shifters before on a bicycle, what sort of a layout would I use? Let's see, I would probably want I'd probably like to lower all my gears on the left, raise all my gear on the right. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. I think that car was actually waiting for me, so I just went right through. Oh wow, they put in a new sidewalk there. You know what? I don't think there was a sidewalk there along that road before. Maybe there was, I forget. But yeah, there's a sidewalk over there now, guys. So yeah, anyway, so back to shifting here. Let's see, let me think. Man, my brain just melted. All right, so these control the cassette. So the little trigger on the right goes up in gears, or in other words, it makes it harder. It goes to a smaller cassette cog. So the big thing goes down to a easier cassette cog. So there we go. It's running an easier cassette cog right now, spinning up the hill. Man, guys, I'm so much slower in a multi-speed bike. This is a big, heavy hybrid bike, that too. Usually you see me just flying up these sort of hills. So okay, anyway, and then if I want to go to an easier chainring or a smaller chainring, I actually use the trigger over here, so I can go down to the really, I don't think I need it here, we're not on a mountain or anything, but I'll do it anyway. I should probably go up first in the cassette by using the trigger here, so I go up and then I go down over here. Oh, I guess that's it, right, guys? I guess that is the thinking, is that if you're going to go to a easier, smaller chainring, you're going to want to go to a smaller cassette cog to offset that, so it's not as big of a jump in the gear, you know, overall, front to back, if you know what I mean. So, and it's also, I guess you could think of it like the little triggers adjust to smaller pieces of equipment. So the little trigger over here goes to a smaller, littler chainring, which is easier. And then the small little trigger over here goes to a small, littler cassette cog, which is actually harder for the back. But then adjusting one for the other, this is a big change, this is a little change. So you do maybe one change over here, one click over here, and do 2 or 3 clicks over here to adjust. And that's the thinking, at least. All right, I got it. We got it, guys. I'm actually, you hear the grinding right now? It's because I'm in the extremes here. I'm on the smallest, the third smallest chainring, and I'm on one of the smaller cassette cogs, so I'm getting cross chaining. So that's what's going on there. So when you get cross chaining like that, you're in the wrong, basically you're in the wrong combo, and you need to flatten out the curve, so to speak. So that is basically the angle of the chain. So to do that, I actually, since this is so easy, I actually need to go up to a bigger chain ring. So I'll push the big paddle over here. So there we go. So now it's more evened out. Now I could go down also, because it's actually feeling a little bit, I'm kind of pushing a little bit here. So I want to go down to a easier gear on the right. So that would be a bigger cassette cog. So I'm going to press the big paddle over here to go to a bigger cog. There we go. Now it's a little easier for me. All right, so intuitively, does that make sense? I don't know. I mean, wow. I say, so coming from a person's perspective of having not ridden a multi-speed bike for a bit, even though I did just ride this bike like what, a couple weeks ago or whatever, I got on the bike thinking the paddles adjusted the chain rings and the triggers adjusted the cogs, both triggers, you know, because I think intuitively, I think, oh, these are little tiny buttons, the triggers, so they should be for the little gears, which are the cassette cogs, because they're smaller than the chain rings, which are bigger. So that's where I got confused. Wow, okay. That was a long-winded explanation, guys. But we got it. We got to figure it out. We're figuring it out, guys. We're doing it. That's what matters. We're just doing it. Woo. But yeah, could I actually, I'm trying to think. So, could I actually rewire this though to be the other way around? I don't think so. No, you couldn't, because only because they're mechanical, right? Because there's a certain pull the shifter does, and the pull of the cable, the Bowden cables or whatever you call them, the pull ratio, whatever you want to call it, is not going to be the right ratio or whatever between tug and pull or whatever, the mechanical elements of the shifters and the cable tension and all these other fun things. Now, could you design a bike I could work the other way around, or design, actually basically you have to design a shifter? I guess you could. I don't know if they've ever sold shifters like that. If they're separate shifters, as this is I think these are all one unit, these trigger shifters are all 1 unit, but if you had I guess 4 separate shifters and they were unique, and they had 2 unique ones that could actually move, like if you had trigger shifters that could move a chain ring, I guess that's what you would need. You would need a trigger shifter over here that could adjust a chain ring, and then a paddle shifter over here that could adjust a cassette cog. I don't know if anyone manufactures something like that. The easiest would be you could probably get 4 down tube shifters, right? Oops, I want to go to easier gear here. There we go. All right, it's actually kind of coming. It actually seems pretty. Let's go down to an easier. We are on the easiest. Okay, never mind. We're all good, guys. It's all good. It's all good. The thing is, like, if you've been riding a bike for any length of time, you know how all this stuff works. But for a newbie, it just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, to me at least. Okay, so I'm gonna go easier with that. Yeah, so I mean, I guess it just depends on how you're thinking at the time. I'm still getting confused. I'm still getting used to it. I still feel like it makes more sense to have the paddles shift down chain ring, up chain ring, and then the triggers shift down cassette cog, shift up cassette cog. When I say shift up, shift down, I mean like in a car, you shift up to a harder a gear or whatever you want to call it. That seems to make most sense to me, but I don't know. So then you got big changes on the left, small changes on the right, instead of mixing and matching them, kinda, I guess. I don't know. Wow, I think someone could talk for like 20-30 minutes about this, man. I don't know. What I was gonna say is you could probably buy down tube shifters, friction shifters, I guess is what I'm thinking of. You get friction shifters, although they also have a unique cable pull versus chain ring and cogs. So you'd have to I don't know, like unless someone manufactures what I'm talking about, you'd probably have to have 4 separate shifters instead of just 2 integrated shifting mechanisms. Anyway, guys, wow, that was long-winded. That was kind of long-winded. Woo! It's just beautiful, though. I don't care, it was beautiful outside. All right, so I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm going to shift down to an easier chain ring, so I'm gonna use a little button on the left. There, so wow, now I'm spinning like crazy. Okay, so now, but I wanna go back up to a bigger chain ring, so use the left again. There we go, going to a bigger chain ring. So that kind of makes sense. You know, big paddle means big chain ring. Little paddle means little chain ring. So I don't know. It's like someone decided at one point when they were designing bicycle shifting or whatever, someone came up with a system, patented it, and then got it out to the market, people bought it up, and then it just became kind of the standard. It doesn't necessarily mean it's right, you know, it's the standard. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm on to something, maybe I'm not. But yeah, if you were to change it up now, you just confuse people and it wouldn't sell well. Unless it's revolutionary and you market it as revolutionary. Maybe you could push through, but it's hard to change standards, that's for sure. Okay, anyway. Or maybe I don't even know what I'm talking about. Maybe there is something out there. Ooh, sorry, little bunny rabbit. I scared the bunny rabbit when I shifted there. That's okay. Woo. All right. Look at that guy. Hey, he just have it easy. He going downhill, we're going uphill. Woo. We're spinning though, guys. We're spinning, so we're getting that aerobic workout in. A little muscle-y workout too, but mainly aerobic. Woo! Oh man, my butt hurts. My butt does not like this saddle. It's just like I sink into the saddle. That's part of the problem. All right, let's try climbing on the saddle. My wrists still do hurt though. That injury I had a while back when I fell. Woo! So one thing not super keen on is the, okay, there we go. The mountain bike flat bar style handlebars. They just seem to be harder on my wrists than other types of handlebars. But we got up the hill, so that's all that matters. Whew. Actually upshift a little, here we go. Oh yeah, we're in a little chain ring still, why is that? Let me go up to a bigger chain ring, and then down. There we go. On the cassette cog. Man, I'm still figuring that out. It's still not working with me, you know? It's like I keep talking about it. That's probably why. I still want to do it a different way. Still want to do it a different way. All right. Oh. Bumpity, 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 bumpity. I have to wait here, it looks like. Can I track stand? Nope, not in this bike. Not in this bike. It's possible to do it on a multi-speed bike without a fixed gear cog, but you kind of got to be on a slight incline, and you kind of got to rock back and forth, roll back and forth. So it can be done, but you got to be on an incline. There we go. Woo! All right, all right then. Do those people install lampposts in their front yard? You kidding me? Really? Well, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that, where someone installs lampposts in their yard. Weird. All right, let's go this way. Going back now, guys. Heading back. Heading back here. Let's actually go through here. Gotta be careful, there's a driveway right through this archway here. Kind of a blind spot. There we go. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good beginning to summer in the northern hemisphere. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, there's a fair chance you live in a warm climate anyway, so hopefully winter isn't too cold for you. All right, guys, so we will pick this up next time on the BikeBlogger channel, guys. Thanks for coming along. I think I'm figuring out the shifting. See you next time. Whew.